Hello guys. For me, it's important being here, like in front of you, to talk about a really important thing about and a fundamental aspect about psychology. First of all, what is science and how it is involved in credibility in psychology. For me, it's really important because it's how we join our quest of how to get credibility, and also science is what helps us in our discipline to explain, understand, and predict human behavior and human. Following that, it is important to get to know like some challenges that we got as psychologists, and it is important actually to get to know that sometimes in our discipline they exist the categorical errors, and they occur when people like start to categorize a phenomena and like a disorder without like a solid basis, and that can manifest like in various forms like stereotypes, hasty generalizations, cultural bias, and that's really dangerous because we're supposed to help people, not to damage them. Don't forget that hasty generalizations always gonna lead to errors. When we are doing like a study or a investigation, we always have to look about the population, not just to do the study broader the population and without consider their individual like things or the limitation about the cultural stuff, because there's gonna be like always how the culture involves how we act. So we can do a serious investigation if we don't know how is the population, what is the culture we're gonna find, because then we're gonna like get into logical fallacies, and that's not a good stuff to do in a really good investigation in psychology. That's wrong. To combat these categorical errors, we get to know what kind of stereotypes we got as persons, as psychologists, and what bias we're like getting to know, because we are not outside the cultural things. We also have a very like strong culture that we follow, even if we are professionals. So by using our rigorous research methods and getting to know what kind of things we are like following in our culture, we can pursue scientificity in psychology, and that also can continue to advance and understand how is human behavior for sure, not because we are like with cultural bias. And just for the end, I would like to share with you what groups of investigation like I'm subscribed to, because I think that's important like for psychology in the future in Colombia. So there are two groups of investigation. The first one is Psicocrimine. This group is involved in all the legal processes and how psychology can be involved in them. So we get to know how, I don't know, serial killers are born, why the people do what they do, and also I will get to know about sexual abuse. The other group is ECOGroup. This one is one of the most old investigation groups in our faculty of psychology, and it is about social behavior, and it is quite a thing.